Hello, everyone. Here we go. A bit of this to start it with. Be my quest again with a common desire. People we had might have set the West Coast on fire. Too much late trouble in mind. Oh, my baby moved out and left me behind. But it's alright, cause it's midnight and I got 2 more bottles of wine. The way you left sure turned my head around. Seems like overnight you just up and put me down. I won't let it bother me today. I've been working and I'm too tired anyway. But it's alright, cause it's midnight and I got 2 more bottles of wine. But I'm 1,600 miles from the people I know. I've been doing all I can, but opportunity sure comes slow. Well, I've been in that sun all day, and I'm sleeping at a warehouse in West LA. But it's alright, cause it's midnight and I got 2 more bottles of wine. All day, but I'm sleeping at a warehouse in West LA. But it's alright, cause it's midnight and I got 2 more bottles of wine. Yes, it's alright, cause it's midnight and I got 2 more bottles of wine. Yes, it's alright, cause it's midnight and I got 2 more bottles of wine. 2 more bottles of wine. Emmylou Harris, the Albert McClinton song. I'm just going to sort my screen out a second, folks. The screen I look at you good people with. There we go. That's what I wanted. There we are. That's all right. It's lovely to be back here, folks, on a Sunday afternoon. Started up with that one. Little bit of country music, as it always is in the first part of the afternoon shows here, or morning shows, whenever I decide to come on. That was from about 1987. This is 1958. Hank Snow and Elvis Presley. Oh, we're in B flat here, folks. See, I am getting to know the keys that I'm doing all these in after all this time. Fools Such as I. It goes like this. Here we go. Pardon me if I'm sentimental when we say goodbye. Don't be angry with me should I cry. I'm a fool, but I love you, dear, until the day I die. Now and then there's a fool such as I. Now and then there's a fool such as I am over you. Taught me how to love, and now you say that we are through. I'm a fool, but I love you, dear, until the day I die. Now and then there's a fool such as I. I. Now and then there's a fool such as I am over you. You taught me how to love, and now you say that we are through. I'm a fool, but I love you, dear, until the day I die. Now and then there's a fool such as I. Now and then there's a fool such as I. Hank Snow's version of A Fool Such as I. Well, it's nice to see a couple of you on. Doreen and Helen, nice to see you there. It is. Is my sound okay, though? Let me know, okay? You're my sound lady, as always. So, just to warn you folks, I may have to cut this short a little bit. I've done something with my back. Must have been lying in bed awkward, and I've woken up and I can hardly stand up, never mind do my gigs, which I've been doing. We've had a few this week as well. So it's been killing me a little bit. It's killing me at the moment. But we got to crack on, you see. And I'm getting pings and tings all over the place. I don't know where they're coming from. People are getting hold of me, I think. But there you go. But thank you for being there, Do and Helen. Nice to see you. This is... no, I don't need that. A great John Hartford song. I've always loved singing, and we were talking about this over the office. I'm trying to Wayne Carson. No, John Hartford wrote this. I'm thinking of something else. My brain is going off on tangents again, folks. But a lovely old song. Dean Martin had a big hit with this as well. See if you remember this one. See if I remember this one. Gentle on My Mind. Open, your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. It's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds and the instincts that are dried upon some lie that keep you in the back roads by the rivers of my memory that keep you ever gentle on my mind. It's not raining to the rocks that I've planted on their columns now that find me, or something that somebody said because they've got you flipped together walking. The world will not be cursing or forgiving when I walk along some railroad track and find that you're moving on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, and for hours you're just gentle on my mind. Junkyards and the highways come between us, and some other woman crying to her mother because she turned and I was gone. I still might run in silence, tears of joy might stain my face, and the summer sun might burn me till I'm blind. But not to where I cannot see or walking on the back roads while the river is flowing gentle on my mind. a dirty handful all across my face. Threw cup hands round the tin can, I pretend to hold you to my breast and fire. That you're waving from the back roads by the rivers of my memory, ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind. Gentle on my mind. Glenn Campbell had a nice big hit with it. So did Dean Martin. John Hartford wrote it. Lovely song. Dee, I'm sorry for calling you for mispronouncing your name. I do apologise. You've always been Dee. Why did I all of a sudden change it? I do apologise. There we go. And Helen, yes, I will take it easy. Nice to see Neil on. If nobody knows Neil, great guitar player from Llantrisant, up that way at the end of the valley. Thanks for coming on, Neil. Much appreciated. And good to see that you're there. Absolutely wonderful. I thought I'd ring the changes a little bit, folks, and sing a song that I've never sung on here before. I used to sing this song a good few years ago, and it was written by a lady by the name of Lucinda Williams, and she's the Rod Stewart of country music, you know. She's got that gravelly voice, and then Emmylou Harris caught hold of it and prettied it up a little bit, which I didn't mind that, actually. I thought it was, oh, my Claire's on as well. That can't be bad. That's all right. That's nice to see. Thank you, Donna, for being there. Yes, and she prettied it up. So I've sort of gone halfway with this. I've got Lucinda's backing on this with Emmylou's type of song, but I sang it up at Gwenog Court many years ago with a good friend of mine, Ray Dodds, playing harmonica, and every now and again he comes up on Facebook as a memory, you know. And so, but this is my sort of solo version of that song. Lucinda Williams, Emmylou Harris, Sweet Old World. Hopefully it goes like this. See what you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. What you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. Breath from your own lips, touch of fingertips, sweet and tender kiss, sound of a midnight train, wearing someone's ring, someone calling your name, somebody so warm, cradled in your arms. Didn't you think you were worth anything? See what you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. What you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. Us in love, promises made good, your own flesh and blood, looking for the truth, dancing with no shoes, to be left this world, this sweet old world. See what you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. What you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. Sweet Old World, Lucinda Williams. I think that's a nice song. I like it when they talk back and forth. They would do it on Facebook. They're doing it on YouTube now. That's lovely. Helen and Claire having a chat together. Yes, we'll be seeing you soon. I'm looking forward to that. There we are. Nice thing to have happen. I don't do many Garth Brooks songs on here. And because of my back, I'm going to put this guitar down a second and sing this without the guitar, which I would normally do, but it doesn't really need it. One of his very early hits, he wrote this with somebody, but everybody thought that Garth Brooks was just a singer, you know. And he came out in that mid-'80s time when there was like Alan Jackson and Clint Black and Vince Gill and all those people. Apart from Vince, who's gone on to be with the Eagles, he's the one that fooled them all. You know, they all thought Clint Black was going to be the big star, and all of a sudden it was Garth Brooks. And he wrote this song, which became a big hit for Ronan Keating as well, among others as well, you know. So a little bit of 80s country from Garth Brooks. It goes like this. Sometimes late at night I lie awake and watch her sleeping. She's lost in peaceful dreams, so I turn out the light, lay there in the dark, and the thought crosses my mind, if I never wake up in the morning, would she ever doubt the way I feel about her in my heart? If tomorrow never comes, will she know how much I love her? Did I try in every way to show her every day that she's my only one? And if my time on earth through, she must face this world without me. Is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? 'Cause I've lost loved ones in my life who never knew how much I loved them. Now I live with the regret that my true feelings for them never were revealed. So I made a promise to myself to say each day how much she means to me, and avoid that circumstance where there's no second chance to tell her how I feel. If tomorrow never comes, will she know how much I love her? Did I try in every way to show her every day that she's my only one? And if my time past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? So tell that someone that you love just what you're thinking of if tomorrow never comes. Garth Brooks, Tomorrow Never Comes. I like that song. Leslie is on. How are you, Les? Long time no see. Finally managed to get in on. Well, been 3 or 4 weeks, I guess. Not too long. You haven't missed much. It's just the same songs in a different order. I hope things are okay with you. And of course, she's Dee and a few of the others will know Leslie from Facebook's days, you know. And it's nice to see you, Les. Absolutely nice to see you. Oh, I'm just going to put this guitar on a second. It's a bit later. That's okay. That'll do. The guy that sung this song with a gravelly voice. Again, this was one he done back in the mid-'80s, I guess. A guy called Steve Earle. I'm keeping it really country with this one, you know. Because Claire and I are going. Well, I've been to Nashville once, and Claire and I are going to go again. In January, hopefully, and hopefully we'll hear this song from the great Steve Earle about the guitar town. It goes like this. Hopefully, play it, boys. Hey, pretty baby, are you ready for me? It's a good rockin' daddy down from Tennessee. Just out of Austin, bound for San Antonio, with a radio blasting Bird Dog on. The speed trap up ahead in Selma town. No local yoke is gonna shut me down. 'Cause me and my boys got this rig unwound, and we come 1,000 miles from the guitar town. Well, nothing ever wrapped around my hometown. I ain't the kind just hang around. I heard someone calling my name one day, and I followed that voice down the lost highway. Everybody told me you can't get far on $37 and a Jap guitar. I was smoking in Texas with a hammer down and a rockin' little combo from the guitar town. Hey, pretty baby, don't you know it ain't my fault? Love to hear the steel bells drumming on the asphalt. Wake up in the middle of the night in a truck stop, stumble in the restaurant, wondering why I don't stop. Well, I still can. Got a bad habit and a motel tan. When my boots hit the boards, I'm a brand new man. With my back to the riser, I'll make my stand. Hey, pretty baby, won't you hold me tight? We're loading up and rolling out of here tonight. One of these days I'm gonna settle down and take you back with me to the guitar town. The words got round my tongue there. I couldn't get the asphalt out of it. And whatever. Great old country song. Steve Earle, Guitar Town. We speak about a lot of things in the morning, folks, you know, and there's a lady came in to the cafe the other day and asked us if anyone knew this song. And they said, oh, Steve knows that, Steve knows that. And reluctantly, I sort of sung this song. Not reluctantly, but you know, okay, we sing in front of the fellas, it's okay. But in some, mind having said that, we sing in front of people we don't know all the time, so it wasn't so bad really. But any excuse to sing this song, really, it's become one of those classics by the wonderful John Denver. This is Annie's song. fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. Fill up my senses, come fill me again. Come let me love you, let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter, let me die in your arms, let me lay down beside you, let me always be with you. Come let me love you, come love me again. Give my life to you. Come let me love you, come love me again. You fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. John Denver, of course. Annie's song, of course. Nice old song. The sound is great on you. Well, that's very kind of you to say so. Leslie, thank you very much. Nice to hear Annie's song is on the menu. Well, it's always going to be there some, some part of the time. Do you know what I mean? For me, it's one of those standards. It's a John Denver song for starters. And so what can I say? Here we go. Should find one of those geisha girls, I think, to walk on my back. No, that would kill me probably. That would. A geisha girl. Can you imagine that? An old geezer like me with a woman walking on their back. No, it wouldn't be a good thing. It wouldn't. This is a song written by John Fogerty. Sorry about this, folks. I do apologize. I'm trying to let me have a drink, perhaps. If I had whiskey or rum in here, it might be okay. From the pen of John Fogerty, who else has done this? The Beach Boys, loads and loads of people. Cotton Fields.
My mama would rock me in the cradle. We never owned cotton fields back home. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana. We never owned cotton fields back home. But when those cotton balls get rotten, you can't play very much cotton. Texarkana, in them old cotton fields at home. Mama would rock me in a cradle in them old cotton fields back home. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, in them old cotton fields back home. In them old cotton fields back home.
Cotton Fields. I remember the Beach Boys doing that. I was going to say the Drifters then. Hello, Phil. Nice to see you on. They charge too much. Nice one, Steve. What do they charge too much for, my friend? I got a message retracted here by you, and one off Leslie as well. Who are they? Are they censoring the messages, I wonder, on YouTube? Sounds as though they might be. That's not good. Well, we'll have to do something about that, okay? But thank you for being there, Phil. Nice to see you. Okay. This is from those early days of country music. In 1969, this got to #1 in America, #2 in Britain. Kenny Rogers, when he was with the First Edition, so in his psychedelic days. See if I can remember the chords to this. Great old song. Me and my brother had a single of this. We actually bought it ourselves out of our pocket money, you know, between us. And see if you remember this one. Kenny Rogers in the First Edition. You painted up your lips and rolled and curled your tinted hair. Ruby, are you contemplating going out somewhere? Shadow on the wall tells me the sun is going down. Oh, Ruby, don't take your love to town. It wasn't me that started that old crazy Asian war. I was proud to go and do my patriotic chore. And yes, it's true that I'm not the man I used to be. Oh, Ruby, I still need some company. It's hard to love a man whose legs are bent and paralyzed. And the wants and the needs of a woman your age, Ruby, I realize. But it won't be long, I've heard them say, until I'm not around. Oh, don't take your love to town. She's leaving now, 'cause I just heard the slamming of the door. The way I know I've heard it slam 100 times before. And if I could move, I'd get my gun and put her in the ground. Oh, Ruby, don't take your love to town. Oh, Ruby, for God's sakes, turn around. Kenny Rogers in the first edition. You know, memories come flooding back. You know, as I say, me and my brother, we had that single as kids, young men. You know, I used to play it on a little dance set record player. And where are the days of the dance sets gone? See, the kids, as good as it is for them these days with iPads and MP3s and downloads, just the sheer excitement of putting a record on a turntable in your bedroom and playing a song that you've waited weeks to get hold of the single for, you know, it can't take anything away from it, you know. They don't know what they're missing. Well, they might. They might. Ray Charles had a big hit with this, written by Don Gibson, the wonderful Don Gibson. This is a little it's not the normal version of this song. It's a little from I'm trying to think who've done this version. Probably Jimmy Buffett and people like that, you know. Well, Leslie just saying here, not censoring my messages. I thought my messages hadn't gone. I thought nothing sinister, nothing more sinister than me removing. Oh, it might be that then. Okay, might well be removing a duplicate. Let's hope it's that then, Les. That'd be great. Okay, but yes, good old country music here, folks. With this, you'll know this one. Take these chains from my heart, set me free. You've grown cold and no longer care for me. All my faith in you is gone, but the heartaches linger on. Take these chains from my heart and set me free. Take these tears from my eyes and let me see just a spark of the love that used to be. If you love somebody new, let me find a new love too, and take these chains from my heart and set me free. Just a word of sympathy. Be as fair to my heart as you can be. Then if you no longer care for the love that's been there, take these chains from my heart and set me free. Take these chains from my heart and set me free. You've grown cold and no longer care for me. All my faith in you is gone, but the heartaches linger on. Take these chains from my heart and set me free. Take these chains from my heart and set me free. Take these chains. Good old stuff. Phil, I just realized my brain, when you're up, you think 1,000 things are going through your head at once. It's Phil from The Office, of course. I was racking my brains whether, who's Phil? How do I know? Of course, it's Phil, of course. Please forgive me. And Phil is one of the chaps that comes over the office in the mornings that I speak so fondly about. And my mate Richie Davis, they're all my mates over there, but my one mate there, Richie Davis, will sing that song, and I Can't Stop Loving You, and all those great old country songs, you know. for anybody that was listening in the Facebook days when I was on Facebook, they know I do this little gospel slot, and I do like a lot of the gospel songs. And what I've found is that a lot of the songs on gospel, country gospel especially, had trains as a common denominator for you get on the glory train, you ride the devil's train, and things like that. So here's a couple of songs that talk about the trains, and the first one is by a great singer, Josh Turner, sang "Your Man" last week by him, and great song. This is now 20 years old. This song, he's been in the business that long. Young Josh Turner. Long Black Train goes like this. I'm going to stop that again. Sorry, folks. There's a long black train coming down the line, feeding off the souls that are lost and crying. Trails of sin, only evil remains. Watch out, brother, for that long black train. Look to the heavens, you can look to the sky. You can find redemption staring back into your eyes. There is protection and there's peace to sing. Burning that ticket for that long black train. 'Cause there's victory in the Lord, I say. Victory in the Lord. Cling to the Father and His holy name. Don't go riding on that long black train. There's an engineer on that long black train, making you wonder if the ride is worth paying. He's just waiting on your heart to say, let me ride on that long black train. But there's victory in the Lord, I say. Victory in the Lord. Cling to the Father and His holy name. Don't go riding on that long black train. Mile away, sounds so good, but I must stay away. Train is a beauty, make everybody stare. Its only destination is the middle of nowhere. But there's victory in the Lord, I say. Victory in the Lord. Cling to the Father and His holy name. Don't go riding on that long black train. I said cling to the Father and His holy name. Don't go riding on that long black train. Yeah, watch out, brother, for that long black train. That devil's arriving, that long black train. train. Josh Turner, Long Black Train. Mike is on. How are you, my man? Nice to see you. Nice to see you over the office this morning. Just woke up. Better late than never. Hey, better late. No, we're only halfway through, Mike. We're you got lots and lots to go through purgatory with. Okay, we can put you through that. It's not a problem. But thank you for being there. Thanks for coming down this morning, making us know that you're all of us know that you're okay. You know. Thanks for coming on today as well. That was the Long Black Train that the Devil's riding on, you know. This was a great song for a gospel group called the Cathedrals, you know. And I always like this song. I've been singing this song for years and years just because of the backing on it. Ride That Glory Train goes like this.
Ride that glory train, ride that glory train, ride that glory train.
Ride that train, I wanna ride that glory train.
That glory train.
I wanna ride that glory train. Now when my racing earth is through, there's one thing I want to do. It's to get aboard and ride that glory train. There's a railroad train that's leaving, it's still rolling down the track. And the passengers on board those boys are never coming back. The glory trains are leaving, it's this train I want to ride. And down to up in heaven, where God's children all abide. I want to ride that glory train. I want to ride that glory train. Now when my race on earth is through, there's one thing I want to do. It's to get aboard and ride that glory train. Hear the thunder of the engines, get aboard and rip again. When that final destination is that far off promised land, where the master will be waiting at his home way up above, and he'll fill our hearts with gladness with his great eternal love. I want to ride that glory train. I want to ride that glory train. And now my race on earth is through. There's one thing I want to do. Get aboard, ride that glory train.
Ride that glory train. Ride that train.
When you step up to the station and the train's about to leave, you be sure you have a ticket if you really do believe. Now the master's waiting for you in his home way up above, and he'll fill our hearts with gladness with his great eternal love. I want to ride that glory train. I want to ride that glory train. Now when my race on earth is through, there's one thing I want to do. It's to get aboard and ride that glory train. Ride that glory train. Ride that glory train. Great old stuff, I think. Marvellous. Just going to swap guitars a minute, folks. With all those sort of songs, you will realise by now, if you hadn't already, that I'm a great country music lover, folks. And on a little show like this that I perform, I try to do the country stuff, you know. Excuse me. It's getting warm now. And but I've also been over the years a great lover of folk music. And Alan, our friend, was over the cafe this morning, Alan Finch, and he sings a couple of songs there by the great Gordon Lightfoot. If it's okay, I'd like to do a couple by Gordon Lightfoot, a couple of my favourites. One of his very early songs, Did She Mention My Name? I think it's in G. Nice to meet an old friend and pass the time today. Talk about the hometown a million miles away. Is the ice still in the river? Are the old folks still the same? And by the way, did she mention my name? Did she mention my name just in passing? And when the morning came, do you remember if she dropped a name or two? Is the home team still on fire? They still win all their games? And by the way, did she mention my name? The landlord still a loser, the signs hang in the hall. Are the young girls still as pretty in the city as fall? Does the laughter on their faces still put the sun to shame? And by the way, did she mention my name? Did she mention my name just in passing? And when the talk ran high, that look in her eyes seemed far away. Is the old roof still leaking? The late snow turns to rain. By the way, did she mention my name? Mentioned my name just in passing. And looking at the rain, do you remember if she dropped a name or two? Won't you say hello from someone? There'll be no need to explain. By the way, did she mention my name? Did she mention my name when in passing? Gordon Lightfoot. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well in a castle dark or a fortress strong with chains upon my feet. You know that ghost is me, and I will never be set free as long as I'm a ghost you can't see. If I could read your mind, love, what a tale our thoughts could tell. Just like a paperback novel, the kind the drugstore sells. When you reach the part where the heartaches come, the hero would be me. But heroes often fade, and you won't read that book again, because the ending's just too hard to take. Walk away like a movie star who gets burned in a three-way script. Enter number two, a movie queen to play the scene, bringing all the good things out in me. But for now, love, let's be real. I never thought I could act this way. I just got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie by the ghost from a wishing well, in a castle dark or a fortress strong, with chains upon my feet. Stories always end, and if you read between the lines, you'll know that I'm just trying to understand the feelings that you lack. I never thought I could feel this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back. Gordon Lightfoot. I like those songs. Whew. It's getting warm in here, folks. And we can't complain, really, can we? We've had nothing but months and months of bad weather. And then hopefully, no, I don't need that. And then hopefully we get a bit of sunshine and we still complain. Just going to take a little sip. It's only Coca-Cola, folks. It's not even Coca-Cola. It's Diet Coca-Cola. I was singing last night up in a lovely little pub up in Merthyr Tydfil, up in Dowlais there, the Morlais Tavern. And I said I'd give them a shout out on the show today. A lovely little night, you know, a rambling old pub, and it was great to see that the old pubs, some of the old pubs are still there, you know. And they asked me to sing this song, and it was just lucky. It was one of those songs that I knew, you know. So thinking about the folk aspect that I was thinking about in this little section, almost folk, sort of 70s folk rock, when it's not a Fairport Convention song, but it's from those days, you know, when bands like Lindisfarne were around doing songs like this. I can see I came along just to bring you some, spare one dream for me. You won't admit me, but you soon forget, so don't mind me tugging at your sleeve. I'm asking you if I can fix the rendezvous, for your dreams are all I believe. Oh, meet me on the corner when the lights are coming on, and I'll be there. I promise I'll be there. Go down the empty streets, we'll disappear into the dawn. You have dreams enough to share. Lay down your bundles of rags and reminders, spread your wares on the ground. By that time, if you need a little ride, I'm just hanging around. Well, meet me on the corner when the lights are coming on, and I'll be there. I promise I'll be there. Down the empty streets, you'll disappear into the dawn. You have dreams enough to share. Hey, Mr. Dream Seller, where have you been? Tell me, have you dreams I can see? I'm asking you if I can fix the rendezvous, for your dreams are all I believe. Lindisfarne, Meet Me on the Corner. Written by Rod Clements, the bass player in the band. and he's now the lead singer with him. So I was going to do another folk song. I might come back to that one, folks, if it's okay. Well, let's go back to, I'm going to go up in the years a little bit here, and start off in 1955 when the great Fats Domino wrote and recorded this one. You might know this one, Mike. You made me cry when you said goodbye. Ain't that a shame? My tears fell like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. You broke my heart when you said we'd part. Ain't that a shame? My tears fell like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. Well, goodbye. Although I'd cry, ain't that a shame? My tears fell like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. Cry when you said goodbye. Ain't that a shame? My tears fell like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. Oh well, goodbye. Although I'll cry, ain't that a shame? Fell like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. Fats Domino, Ain't That a Shame? Great old song. Let's see, that was recorded in 1955. No, I'm reading this, okay. This next song was the B-side of Hound Dog for Elvis Presley. And it was 1956, and it was Hound Dog was #1 for 11 weeks, and of course this was the B-side. Sometimes you got to flip that. See, the kids haven't got that these days. I mentioned this earlier. When you play a record, turn it over. You never know what's on the other side. This was on the other side of Hound Dog. It goes like this. Well, you know I can't be found sitting home all alone. If you can't come around, well, at least please telephone. So don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Baby, if I made you mad, something I might have said, please let's forget the past, 'cause the future looks bright ahead. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Oh, well, don't stop thinking of me, don't make me feel this way. Come on over here and love me, well, you know what I want to say. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Why should we be apart? I really love you, baby, cross my heart. Let's walk up to the preacher, let's say I do, and then you know you'll have me, and I know I'll have you too. Well, don't be cruel to a heart that's true. want no other love. Baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Well, don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love. Baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Don't be cruel. B-side of Hound Dog, Elvis Presley. Now, I normally do a couple of Elvis songs, folks, so this is the other one that I chose this afternoon. Coming up to 1963, June 1963, and number one in Britain and America. Goes like this. You look like an angel,
Like an angel,
walk like an angel,
walk like an angel,
talk like an angel, but I got wise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are, devil in disguise. You fooled me with your kisses, you cheated and schemed. Heaven knows how you lied to me, not the way you seem. You look like an angel,
look like an angel,
walk like an angel,
walk like an angel,
talk like an angel, but I got wise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are, devil in disguise. I thought that I was in heaven, but I was sure surprised. Heaven help me, I didn't see devil in your eyes. You look like an angel,
look like an angel,
walk like an angel,
walk like an angel,
talk like an angel, but I got wise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are, devil in disguise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are, devil in disguise. Devil in disguise. Oh yes you are, devil in disguise. Good old Elvis. Couple from him there. Absolutely brilliant. On this next trip that we're going to America, folks, we're supposed to be going to Memphis, Claire and I. And I'm hoping to see the Sun Studios, you know, where a lot of those songs were recorded. And apparently, the chap that used to be one of the sound engineers there worked there until recently, from what I can gather. He had a hit, I think it's the late 70s, early 80s. His name was is Billy Swan. And great songwriter and singer, you know. So even the staff in these places get to become performers, you know. And this is one of the big hits he had back in the day from Billy Swan. I Can Help. If you got a problem, don't care what it is, you need a hand, sure you do this, I can help. I got two strong arms, I can help. It would sure do me good, let me help. It's a fact that people get lonely, ain't nothing new. A woman like you, baby, should never have the blues, let me help. Don't forget me, baby. All you gotta do is call. You know how I feel about you. Do anything at all, let me help. If your child needs a daddy, I can help. It would sure do me good to do you good, let me help. When I go to sleep and then you're always a part of my dreams, holding me tight, telling me everything I wanna hear. Don't forget me, baby. All you gotta do is call. You know how I feel about you. Do anything at all, let me help. If your child needs a daddy, I can help. It would sure do me good to do you good, let me help. Billy Swan, I can help. I like those old songs, you know, they're great. From the Kinks. I kept saying the Rolling Stones about this song last night, and it wasn't the Rolling Stones, it was the Kinks. And I don't do many by them. This one and perhaps Waterloo Sunset, you know, which I'm not going to do today, but this is one of theirs from the Carnaby Street days, and this song is certainly not about me, okay? Please don't think it is. From the wonderful Kinks, about being a dedicated follower of fashion. They seek him here, they seek him there. His clothes are loud, but never square. It won't make or break you, cause he's got to buy the best. Cause he's a dedicated follower of fashion. And when he does his little rounds round the boutiques of London town, eagerly pursuing all the latest fashion trends, he's just a dedicated follower of fashion. Oh yes he is.
Oh yes he is.
Oh yes he is.
Oh yes he is.
Thinks that he's a flower to be looked at. When he pulls his frilly nylon panties way up tight, oh he's a dedicated follower of fashion. Oh yes he is.
Oh yes he is.
Oh yes he is.
Oh yes he is.
One thing that he loves, and that is flattery. One week he's in polka dots, the next week he's in stripes, cause he's a dedicated follower of fashion. They seek him here, they seek him there, in Regent Street and Leicester Square. Everywhere the congregation army marches on, each one a dedicated follower of fashion. Oh yes he is.
Oh yes he is.
Oh yes he is.
Oh yes he is.
The world is built around the discos and the parties. Pleasure-seeking individual always looks his best. He's a dedicated follower of fashion. Oh yes he is.
Oh yes he is.
Oh yes he is.
Oh yes he is.
Flits from shop to shop just like a butterfly. Matters of the cloth, but he's as fickle as the bee. Cause he's a dedicated follower of fashion. He's a dedicated follower of fashion. follower of fashion. The Kinks, Ray Davis, Sir Ray Davis these days. Got to do this song, folks. To me, it was the sound of the 60s, you know, whereas a lot of them were, especially the British 60s. It only got to number 6 in the charts in April 1964 for Jerry and the Pacemakers. Don't let the sun catch you crying. The night's the time for all your tears. Your heart may be broken tonight, tomorrow in the morning light. Don't let the sun catch you crying. The nighttime shadows disappear, and with them go all your tears. The morning will bring joy for every girl and boy, so don't let the sun catch you crying. We know that crying's not a bad thing, but stop your crying when the birds sing. It may be hard to discover that you've been left for another. Don't forget that love's a game. It can always come again. So don't let the sun catch you crying. Don't let the sun catch you crying. Jerry and the Pacemakers, don't let the sun catch you crying. We've got just a couple of songs to do, folks, before we finish up. I've got to do a Cliff one. It wouldn't be right if I didn't do a Cliff Richard song. And again, it's a bit like the Elvis thing. I preferred Cliff when he was with the Shadows in the early days. The same as Elvis, I preferred his early stuff as well, you know. And this is one of his very early ones, Cliff, about, I don't know, 1963 maybe, with the Shadows. I Love You goes like this. Your love means more to me than all the apples hanging on the tree. And like the apples, I love looking through, because I love you. Your love means more to me than all the fishes swimming in the sea. And like the fishes, my heart begins to swim, because I love you. I love you. I want you for my own. I need you near to me, more than anyone could ever know. Your love means more to me than all the lovers that I have seen. Please believe me in what I say, because I love you. I love you, I love you. I want you for my own. I the other one's you. Let's get together and you will see how much I love you. Let's get together and you will see how much I love you. Cliff and the Shadows, I love you. I'm just going to put this down, folks. And just to say, I'm going to try and make it on next week. I have a gig later in the afternoon, and if I can fit the two in, I will do it. But, excuse me, thank you for all of you that came on. New face with Phil, and it's nice to see old faces like Leslie and Dee and Helen and Mike and those who've come on. Thank you so much. It's absolutely wonderful. So I'm going to sing a song to finish up that was written by my favorite singer-songwriter, the wonderful Carole King, and her husband at the time, Jerry Goffin. So until next week, folks, keep your eye on Facebook for the messages, and I'll see you then with this one. Here we go. My tears are falling, 'cause you've taken her away. And though it really hurts me so, there's something that I gotta say. Take good care of my baby. Please don't ever make her blue. Just tell her that you love her. Make sure you're thinking of her in everything you say and do. Take good care of my baby. Now don't ever make her cry. Just let your love surround her. Make a rainbow all around her. Don't let her see a cloudy sky. Once upon a time, that little girl was mine. If I had true, I know she'd never leave you. So take good care of my baby. Be just as kind as you can be. And if you should discover that you don't really love her, just send my baby back home to me. Take good care of my baby. Be just as kind as you can be. And if you should discover that you don't really love her, just send my baby back home to me. Take good care of my baby. Take good care of my baby. Thank you, folks. I'll see you next week. Thanks very much. Cheers.